Morning students, we are going to continue with our chapter The Enemy part 3. Till now you have already understood how Dr. Sadao had helped the American soldier, had brought him home. All his servants had left, but yet he kept on doing his profession, and how he was thinking of operating him. Now, his wife said that he will have to give him an anesthetic before he operates him. The wife refused to Dr. Sadao that whatever you want to do, you will do it. आप ही करेंगे. I am not going to do anything. Dr. Sadao looked at the wound and he saw that the bullet was still inside the wound. So he said he need to take it out. But he was not sure how deep the wound was and how much blood had been already lost. So would it be safe to operate him or not? Then he asked his wife not to faint. बोला कि आप faint मत करना, let me see with the instrument. I know that if I stop, the man will surely die, क्योंकि blood अभी तक निकल रहा है, and because the bullet is inside, he will die. She was scared. Hannah was scared, Dr. Sadao's wife. So what did she do? She put her hands on her mouth and then she ran away from the room, outside in the garden. But he kept on doing his work. He said that is better if she goes and empties her stomach, because she was feeling like vomiting after seeing these all wound and the blood and everything. So, and she had never seen an operation, so it's better that she has gone out. Now he kept on his door and he said, if God wants, he will remain alive. अगर God चाहते हैं तो वो जिंदा रहेगा, नहीं तो he will die. So he kept on proceeding swiftly with his work, and the men moaned, but Sadao did not pay any heed to him, because the man was moaning with pain. वो पेन से उस आवाज़ कर रहा था, but he did not pay any heed to him. उसकी तरफ कोई attention नहीं पे किया. Then he kept on doing, and after he had finished and he was happy and he opened the door, Hannah came and he says, where is the anesthetic? Sadao said, the fellow is now well, we do not need the anesthetic. But do it so that I can take out the bullet. So she took a cotton, she put anesthetic on it and she took it near the nostrils. Anesthetic लेने से क्या होगा कि he felt कि वो बेहोश हो जाएगा, so जिससे वो unconscious हो जाए, and then the prisoner, he was unconscious. Then he took him, he took his legs, he took his that thing, but he kept on saying, and Hannah just saw the sleeping face of this young American. Then he did the operation, he took out the bullet, and she kept on watching him, thinking उस स्टोरीज़ की कि क्या प्रिजनर्स की जो सफरिंग्स के बारे में स्टोरीज़ जो उसने सुनी थी, were they true or they were just rumors? She always contracted it. In the newspaper she had read about the Japanese armies and how the people received them gladly when they won a war and came. Also she remembered how this general used to beat his wife, how cruel he was at home. If he's so cruel at home, then what may be he like in the battle? And he may be more cruel. And was he cruel with everyone this way? Those all thoughts came in Hannah's mind. वो उसके बारे में सोचने लगी कि क्या क्या हो सकता है. Then she hoped anxiously. She thought about the young man, that how he may be tortured, and that is why he has ran away from there. All those scars which were on his body, she could see it nicely. And she kept on looking at him, and she kept on thinking while Dr. Sadao was doing the operation, because she did not know anything about operations and about other things. Dr. Sadao, while he was doing the operation, he said that it seems the bullet is just near the kidney. He quickly cleaned everything with the cotton. The man was still unconscious, but yes, he was muttering some English words. He was coming back to consciousness. क्योंकि अभी he maybe was coming out of that pain. उस पेन से वो धीरे धीरे बाहर निकल रहा था. But the man caught the wrist of Dr. Sadao. And when he caused, he saw that the pulse were faint, feeble, weak tha abhi bhi. He did not know whether the prisoner will live or will die, and whether there was any hope. And even Dr. Sadao was having a little feeling that yes, I have done my profession, but I don't even want the man to live. वो चाहता भी नहीं था कि वो आदमी है ना जिंदा रहे, because even that patriotism was inside his body, and all his servants had left. No one wanted to work for him because the prisoner was in the house. When she came in the first time, she saw that he was having some strength. He was coming back to consciousness. She saw that he wanted to reply, so that he could not. He wanted to say something, but he was unable to speak anything. So that is why he was quiet. बिल्कुल चुप था. पर फिर उसने डॉक्टर सदाव ने कहा कि slowly by slowly you will feel strong and you will be able to talk. How are you feeling now? But he did not answer. Now after the third day of the operation, he saw that Dr. Sadao, when Dr. Sadao came to the young man's room, he saw that the man was sitting. Yes, his face was pale. He was bloodless. उसके बिल्कुल कुछ भी नहीं था. He was feeling sick. So what did he do? He forced the man down gently and strongly, and he examined the wound. He said, don't try to get up yourself, otherwise you will kill yourself. अगर तुम अपने आप को उठने की कोशिश करोगे तो तुम गिर जाओगे. And he was just 17 years old, this prisoner. कुछ देर के लिए सदाओ examined him, saw his pulse rate. Then he pulled the quilt over the man and asked him to take rest. He said, I know you are a prisoner of the war, so you don't have to tell me anything. Don't even tell me your name until and unless I ask you. So they looked at each other, and then the young man closed his eyes and he turned his face to the wall. Okay, he whispered, and then he went to sleep. So, and after that, Hannah was waiting for Sadao. He saw at once that she was in trouble. Now we'll continue with the chapter in our next part.